As we speak today, we have one of our own, Dr. Fred Matiangi, going for the presidency. As the members of County Assembly of Kisii, are you people mobilizing yourself or determined to campaign for him, to support him?
Thank you. Matiangi's candidature has elicited a lot of reactions from the local politicians, MCAs, members of parliament, and anybody who is eyeing a political seat. From the onset, let me tell you, I will support and I'm supporting Matiangi's candidature 100% as a Kisii, as a leader, and as somebody who yearns for a progressive change. Number two, you know, you don't expect the candidature of Matiangi to be discussed, for example, in the assembly, because this is just a political issue which does not directly affect the lives of our people. It's somebody's ambitions, you know. But as a people and as a people's representative, I have to say that Kisii, or the people from my ward, I can tell you 95% of them, they will rally behind him. And there is a notion I want to dispel, that every other time our local leaders stand, in podiums, in barrios, in TVs like these ones, you hear them praising Matiangi and behaving as if they're campaigning for Matiangi. Our people must know that as the Omogusi community, in one accord, we have agreed we are going to support Matiangi.
Yes.
But is that enough? The answer is no. So what next? What next is how best will you and myself influence people outside this community to rally behind Fred Matiangi. That's when we can make, you know, a good standing in terms of winning an election. Personally, when I saw Matiangi's, you know, people, mamas, rumors that he's coming to contest, I started looking for friends. I think I'm one of the first MCAs who went to Mount Kenya, to Wamunyoro, trying to hear what the mountain has to say. Because as we speak, an indisputable kingpin today in the mountain is none other than Rigathi Gachagua, in terms of the current politics. When we went there, the gentleman welcomed us very well. I was accompanied by Unkova and Honorable Mheshimiwa Magara, Karen, and many other MCAs, about 7 of us. When I arrived there, I questioned him many times, will you support Matiangi? He says, and he said, and he keeps on saying, as long as we have anybody against the current regime, that anybody will be supported by the mountain. Actually, when I went there, many people thought these people are mad. How can they, these madmen and mad women, go to Gachagua, who is branded as a tribalist? And you know, that tag of tribalist, he answered it very well. He told us that everybody is a tribalist. He gave us an example. You have been given Migosi Ogamba as the CS education. Are you not asking for more? We said indeed we are asking for more. Are you not tribals yourself? Are you not tribalists yourself? Why can't you agree that all those ministers who have been given positions from Luo Nyanza, why can't they just lead you? Don't ask for PS, don't. So because you are nationalists, you are not tribalists. Then we realize that everybody has got interest from where he comes from. A tribe is where you become a family person, a community person, you become a tribal person, then you become a nationalist. You cannot divorce your tribe. So then he told us he was willing to support Matiangi 100%. And actually, the second time, now we went to Wamunyoro, when Matiangi was there.
Also, you accompanied him?
I went there to welcome. Matiangi doesn't know Wamunyoro. All those leaders who left here, they didn't know Wamunyoro. Actually, they were using a GPS there. We are the first people who have been there before. We made a way for him. So we went there earlier because we knew he was coming to that function. We prepared a way for him, and I'm very happy with the young man, Mheshimiwa Kibagendi. I give him a lot of respect. He's somebody I never worked closely with, but I saw the way he was energized that day. A young man, a stout boy who was very firm and raffling with the goons of that side. Then we were saying, no, this guy is a member of parliament, bwana msimuone kijana hivyo. And so he was able to give a good guard to Mheshimiwa Matiangi. We welcomed him. You saw us to Kaimba huko, Kisii. We welcomed Matiangi very well. He felt at home. Whether he knows me or he will appreciate us, we don't care. We are doing it because of our community and because of Kenya. So The mountain is willing to support us. The people of Ukampani, if you realize the comments they made that day, all of them were trying to behave as if they are shielding Uhuru Kenyatta. Everybody was speaking. They were saying things to do with Uhuru Kenyatta.
Yes.
And anybody who has been in politics will tell you that Uhuru Kenyatta favors who?
Matiangi.
Anybody will tell you. So I can foresee that group of people, they are likely to support the candidature of Fred Matiangi. Hapa nyumbani, let us not have division. Just let us agree in one accord. We are supporting Matiangi. And even you have seen those members of parliament who did not attend during the homecoming because they never saw it that it will be as big as it was. You have seen that guy. So Manduku doing a clip saying that he's in, I don't know, UK.
In the UK, yes.
So that please excuse him.
He was in London.
He was in London. He was saying, please excuse me. And many others will be coming with the funny excuses that I did not attend because I was sick. Did not attend because... So that they are part and parcel of this formation. So the Matiangi candidature in Kisii County, you cannot go against it. Not even the governor will go against it.
Nobody.
It will sweep him. I can tell you for free. Myself, I was operated in India when I was a student. The hospital I was operated in, it is just a 3-bedroom house for somebody, a doctor. At the backyard, he has a clinic. He operated me there, Dr. Sunil. He has a theater, he has every machinery that you will imagine in a level 6 or a level what. He does there. So that tells me it's not about kujenga magorofa na hakuna madawa, hakuna machines, hakuna experts, hakuna madaktari. Wanadhani ni wale wako huko dakika mbili because they are poorly paid or maybe they are not paid equitably. Anapima tu saa 10, sure, ametoka ameenda kliniki yake. And so they are not working to just serve our people. They are working kumaliza wakati akimbie mahali ameitwa locum. Why can't we make the working environment for our doctors better? Even our ECD teachers, they are struggling. Our TVETs, they are also struggling. Next time maybe you call me, we have to talk about TVETs, dropouts and all these people who cannot afford to go to regular universities. TVETs are there to tap their skills or to impact knowledge in them so they can be they can be profitable. You know, human beings are resources. Workforce is a resource. We better the resource so that we can increase productivity. If somebody has graduated with an E or a D minus, they can work to a TVET.
Yeah, sure.
They get skills, akwe carpenter, akwe welder. So we are equipping this resource ya mtu with more skills so that it becomes more productive. Kenya and Kisii will not prosper unless we spur development right from the grassroots. We are not going to have enough jobs. We're not going to create more jobs. Actually, the jobs are finished. We have to create jobs by ourselves.
Yes. Now, Mheshimiwa, just to wind up, I want to share with you my experience at Nyamache district.
Yes.
A lady was delivering.
Yes.
And there's a problem of blackout. That's something you need to check. Maybe you can have a backup generator or solar installations to help in such operations. Yes. This lady just finished the delivered and then the steamer went off. People were assuming that if she could have, if the lights could have gone off before the work is done, how things could have, chaotic. So I think you need to work on that.
They have a budget
actually,
of 12 million.
I even promised to the people of Nyamache that I'll host them here.
Oh, did they tell you that they have a budget of solarization of that
they did not know because I was talking to the locals.
Oh, the locals. Now, if you spoke to the management, they have money to do solarization in that hospital.
Please push them.
They have money.
Yes.
And if it has not been done, I don't know.
It has not been done.
Then I will do a fact finding.
Please do a fact finding.
Yes.
Now, as we end up, please speak to the people of Matiangi.
Wow, thank you, Abel, for hosting me. And this is the first time I think I've done a show in English from Kisii, the first one of its kind. I hope I've tried to express myself in a manner that everybody can understand me. I'm sorry if I offended somebody because it's not my intention. That's how I speak and that's how I reason. And it's good to be open-minded so that we can grow. Nobody has monopoly of ideas or monopoly of leadership. We all share ideas so that we better our society before we exit. To my good people of Masige East, I love you and I really thank you for so much holding on me. You have supported me. Please be patient. Your roads will be fixed. I'm in talks with the county government led by the governor so that we can just diffuse the tensions that have been existing for the benefit of my people. And to the parents out there who have children struggling, I mean, you have been calling me for bursaries. We had a court case which affected the entire country, but that court case ruled in favor of the counties. We expect money soon if nothing happens. So I thank you. Continue praying for me. Asante sana.
That is the Member of Parliament from Matiangi Ward who has been with us. I want to thank you guys for watching Cyprian TV. Keep on following the videos that we do here.